that, just process-wise and decision-making-wise throughout the game. Ultimately, win is a win, although it wasn't the way that we wanted to get it done. Winning is hard in college football, and ultimately getting that W and moving on to this week and getting the corrections and getting back out here on the field and making those corrections and getting ready for a big week at Arizona State is ultimately the biggest thing that we had to do. What's done is done, and so what now what is what we like to preach to each other. So we're on to ASU this week.
It's not a home game for the Bulldogs, but it is a home game for you. How are you feeling about going back to Arizona?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's just another game for me. There will be some things that are cool that I get to have some people that haven't seen me play since high school, but all of that's just outside noise. In all honesty, I'm just focused on my preparation for this week and getting ready to face a tough opponent in ASU.
What challenges does the defense present to your offense?
Right, they do a lot of unique things on third downs. They have athletes all over the board in the defensive back room. They got some linebackers that can move. One of my buddies plays linebackers there, Tate Romney. He went to high school with me, so there's a couple guys from my high school that play on that team. They're on the offensive side as well, but a very athletic defense, very long and big defense. They can present some problems, run some unique stuff on third down. So just got to be in the film room this week and get ready for those guys.
Did you grow up going to games? Did you get recruited by them at all? Do you want to be a Sun Devil?
Yeah, see, my parents both went to U of A, so it was a little bit of a mixed deal, but I'm about 30 minutes south of Tempe, so I would always be going to ASU games and things like that and have a relationship with those guys. But no, I mean, in all honesty, I understood that going to a Division I program was going to be a super tough thing, and when they didn't recruit me, I mean, I just kind of dealt with it and rolled with the punches, and then whoever recruited me, that's what I went with, so that's how that went down.
Seeing that environment, though, a little different than some of the other teams you'll play this season. Are you telling the guys about what to expect?
No. I feel like we've been battle tested so far, even with last week as well. So nothing that's really concerning with us that we have to worry about. If we just worry about what's going on within our team and handling our own business, everything should be fine. That's our approach every single week, no matter who we play, no matter where we play. So just handling internally what's going on with us and our preparation, that's all we have to worry about.
And I didn't get the chance to ask you this question last week, but there's been a lot of great Bulldog quarterbacks that played here. Have any reached out to you? Have you kind of picked their brain?
I mean, I've had communication in recruiting and stuff with Jake Hainer, and then recently been communicating with him as well. I've had some other guys reach out and things like that, but nothing too crazy. I mean, everyone has all love. They're all supporting each other, so it's just one of those deals where you understand that you have the support of all the former guys that come through there and they're rooting for you.
When you say recently with Jake, have you talked to him since he's kind of out now for 6 weeks in the NFL? Any opinion there?
I have no comments on that situation, so nothing about that. I know Jake's a great guy, so I have no comments on that situation.
Can you tell us what it was like to play high school football in Arizona? I mean, people look at that, they say, okay, this is a valley, that's a valley, it's super hot there. Like, from a competitive standpoint, I mean, every school was within like 20 to 30 minutes of each other.
Yeah, it was a super competitive environment. I'd say that it's very similar to the Trinity League in SoCal. We had the open division that came in effect my junior year. So Arizona high school football is a very unique place to play. A lot of powerhouses in the national rankings. So I had a great time playing in Arizona, and the exposure that we got playing against national teams every single year. I know my high school is doing great things right now. They just beat Orange Lutheran last week, put a whooping on them. So Arizona football is represented, and I'm proud of those boys back in Arizona.
Yeah, I think Chandler's in the top 25 Max Preps National. Right?
They are for sure.
When did you realize that you had something special there? I mean, you didn't lose your entire career.
Yeah, I mean, just the tradition that we had built there. Coach Iguano was the head coach that brought us all there. He's now the ASU running backs coach. And then Coach Garrettson took over for him when my junior year came and when I was playing. So I never played under Coach Iguano, but I played for Coach Garrettson. But we just had a great tradition. Everyone worked hard. We treated it like game day every single day. It was a very much college-like atmosphere in our high school. So we were built to be the best, and that's exactly what happened.
When Fresno State.
Devo, just can you reflect on last week and kind of edging out in double overtime, feeling of this team?
It was really a battle, 4-quarter battle, double overtime, so 6-quarter. But it was something my coach always preached. It's going to be a dogfight. It's going to be a dogfight. Don't take these guys lightly. A highly motivated team can come in, knock us off the map. So they brought the A game. We fought to the end and got it done.
Sorry, let me just pop this in here real quick.
Okay. You look at a team like Arizona State, Power 5 team, Pac-12 team. What do you guys see on tape?
We see another opportunity. Another opportunity to prove how good of a team we are. It's an exciting challenge. That we got to get done.
And is there like an edge, a mindset when you guys go up against attention at Fresno State?
Anybody, anytime, anywhere. You know, something that's preached here for a very long time. You know, we still live by that saying today. So.
I think Coach Sedford or maybe it was Kevin Coyle yesterday talked about the size of this offensive line that you guys will face. Is that something that could pose a challenge to you guys? How do you go about?
You know, always respect our opponent. You know, it's a bigger size of line. You know, probably the bigger sizes we've seen, we're gonna see all season. So we just look up to the challenge, excited for it. You know, play someone, you know, that size and things like that. You know, they got their size. You know, but we feel like our speed will help us out a lot.
And they've got two quarterbacks that could potentially play. Does that affect anything in terms of getting to the quarterback about what that different style could do?
Not really. We just the other guy, he's more of a veteran guy, so, you know, he might be more poised in the pocket versus the freshman. You know, he only got 2 starts under his belt. So, you know, he might be a little more antsy back there. But, you know, just versus a veteran versus a rookie mindset, that's probably about it.
I feel like a lot of people didn't know about you until the bowl game last year. You know, so you were kind of hiding under the radar, at least from the public standpoint.
Yeah.
What's something about you that people don't know? You know, because you've been here and you're obviously a contributor to this team, but now that people are getting to know you, what should they know about you? What do you like to do, and, you know, what's your mindset out there?
Well, fun fact, I like fashion. You know, I really like fashion. I like to get dressed, you know, like expensive shoes and stuff like that, you know. But my mindset out there, you know, just play as hard as I can, you know, play as hard as I can, and everything will take care of itself.
What does it mean to you to be a Bulldog?
It means everything. You know, these guys were the first school to believe in me back in 2018, you know. Came here as a freshman in 2019, you know, red shirt. It took a while to play, but, you know, it's part of the process, and I'm glad I went through that process.
And I know you've kind of been asked about this already, but through 2 games in the season, where would you say you guys are? You're 2-0, right? So you got both wins, but obviously you played better against Purdue than you did against Eastern Washington as a team. How would you assess this team's play through 2 games?
We're not where we want to be yet. I feel like we still got a lot of room for improvement. So that's the goal day in, day out, is put our perfect game. You know, we didn't put our perfect game yet, and we're still searching for greatness and perfection. You know, look for perfection every day. We ain't got it yet. We try to get as close as we can to perfection. It might not ever come, but we try to get as close as we can to it.
What will it take to have a perfect game, or as close to a perfect game as you can?
You know, we always preach on our stats, you know, trying to get turnovers, takeaways, sacks, and things like that. So just high production and everybody being in the right place, right time, everybody 100% on their assignments, you know, running to the ball and playing as hard as we can.